Marcus Rashford copped a £60 parking ticket after leaving his McLaren on double yellow lines, again. The Manchester United ace, 26, was snapped today pulling the fine from his sports car's windscreen in Hale, Cheshire this week.
The star had pulled his McLaren 765 LT up outside offices for a construction and property development company when a warden snagged him. Rashford was then seen grabbing the ticket, before zooming off in his car. It comes just weeks after he was handed another fine, for the same reason.
The 26-year-old was snapped after being handed a yellow card by a traffic warden when he met a teammate for lunch. Read more on Football RASH. Choice fans ask Rashford, "Are you serious?" After spotting puzzle comp winners, tweets rash decision. Marcus Rashford handed warning by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer after party antics. Last month Rashford went to the Juniper restaurant in Wilmslow, Cheshire for lunch with fellow United player Terrell Malaysia.
The England international had left his £280,000 sports car parked on double yellow lines outside. It took just 15 minutes for an eagle-eyed warden to spot his foul play, and he duly issued a £60 parking ticket on the star's motor, which has a top speed of 205 miles per hour.
And that left Rashford with a nasty surprise as he headed back out to his car after around an hour. Most read in football. Roy quits Hodgson, 76, to step aside at Palace with Glasner set for job after health scare. Cup set major broadcasting change to FA Cup with BBC or ITV at risk of losing coverage. Roy scare Hodgson, 76, in hospital undergoing tests after collapsing at Palace. Training gunner do it. Transfer recommendations for GW24. Arsenal defenders promise plentiful points. The forward is struggling for form this season after producing a career-best 32 goals in all competitions last term to finish the club's top scorer.
He has scored just 3 times in all competitions for the Red Devils during the current campaign, and now his bad luck appears to be following him off the pitch. Marcus Rashford told not to follow Roy Keane as Carragher reveals what Man United ace needs to do to become a leader. Rashford is not the first, and probably not the last, footy ace from Manchester to be caught out on double yellows over recent months.
Man City manager Pep Guardiola had a hilarious exchange with a traffic warden after receiving a parking ticket in August. But the Spaniard was not laughing as much when he was hit with another one just 3 months later.
And his players have also been caught offside when it comes to parking as well. City attacker Jack Grealish and girlfriend Sasha Atwood's night out wearing matching outfits at Sexy Fish was ruined when they were hit with a parking ticket. And his club and England teammate Calvin Phillips also discovered a ticket on his £270,000 Lamborghini after a day out with partner Ashley Bean in the city centre earlier last year.
Glazers want Man United stars to wear augmented reality cameras by Gary Stonehouse. Manchester United stars could potentially soon be wearing cameras in matches as part of a money-spinning plan by the Glazer family. The Americans have recently sold a 25% minority share in the Red Devils to Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos.
But they have kept the majority stake, despite the heavy criticism from supporters ever since their ownership began in 2005. It was previously reported how Joel and Avram Glazer were keen to stay at the club as they believe that it has huge potential for organic growth over the coming years.
Now ESPN has claimed that one of the potential ideas that has been talked about by the Americans relates to augmented reality, AR. They report that a source who is familiar with the Glazers' business model told them, the big idea, or maybe the big hope, that the Glazers have, and this was driven by Ed Woodward, is the emergence of augmented reality.
The technology is already out there whereby a player could have an AR wearable on his body and a supporter anywhere in the world could pay a small fee to experience a game through the eyes of his favorite player. Just imagine how much United could generate from their huge global fanbase if supporters were able to pay to be Marcus Rashford or Bruno Fernandes for 90 minutes. And it also said that United's much maligned ex-executive vice chairman Ed Woodward had confirmed to them that AR had been seen as a huge opportunity that potentially could have been monetized by the club.
The Glazers also own NFL franchise Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who became the first American football team to utilize AR back in 2016. However, the Premier League club have not yet been able to explore potential opportunities due to the use of body cams in competitive matches being outlawed by IFAB.
Several clubs did trial body cams during pre-season, while Tottenham star Brennan Johnson also wore one for the pre-match warm-up against Wolves in November.